Hello, I'm NoxLumens, and thanks to you, I recently hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. So I'm going to give you a little short video about my life and this and the channel and what I'm doing and what I'm going to do um, and what I can see. So first things first, we can see here we have 115 subscribers at this time. You're all wonderful. Some things that I've noticed is that most of you are only watching a short section of the period of the videos, which means that I probably need to make it shorter because here's the thing: you're likely interested in exactly what the problem is and exactly what's happening, and I want to show you that. I want to show you how I got from step A to step B in the most concise way possible. So I'm going to do my best to do that. However, I am also going to have much longer form videos that kind of go over my entire process where I'm struggling and finding my way through. You can see here that 1 million people aren't subscribed. That's totally cool. Don't give a shit about that. And also, a lot of you are my age. Cool. Thank you. Welcome. This is the best comment that I've ever received. It says, "Is this a part of the official OSCP practice?" And to that, my answer was no, but it's a practice that I'm doing for the OSCP. It's not TJ Knowles related, but listening to Tyler Ramsey talk a little bit, he was saying that something he didn't do or wish that he might have done more is Proving Grounds practice labs. And that's exactly what I did. So last month, I was paying for that, and that was wonderful. And I ended up doing a Hack the Box computer called Crafty, which I'll show you in just a second. And I was having problems with it. I'll talk to you about that in just a moment. Something else I'm going through would be the TJ NOS List. So we can see the Hack the Box section here and the computers that I've gone through, Proving Grounds. A lot of these I actually have already gone through. I just haven't marked them as completed yet. But this is the updated version for TJ NOS List. You can pause the video at any time and take a look at them. Now that we've gone over the channel and TJ Knowles, what does my day job look like? What do I do every single day? Well, let me tell you. So I am a junior network engineer. Okay, I'm a junior network engineer, and this is what I do all day. I have an iPad, and I look very upset at it, and I press buttons in a room full of servers. Actually, that's not what I do. My title is almost, man, it is not great. Recently, I've been told, so my company works off of something called, we work off contracts, really. And I assign my time per contract. There's a contract code called indirect. Indirect moves along every code. It's supposed to be that way, where every code is charged equally. Recently, in my junior network job, I've been told that I'm having too much indirect time. And so what I'm doing now, essentially, is going back to my base role, which was IT support. If you don't know what IT support is, it's help desk. I do a lot of help desk work every single day. I'm not a hacker man. I'm not pro. I'm not elite. Wow, that sounds really terrible to say. Anyway, along with those things, I have put myself in a new, unique position where I've told my employer, hey, I'm really interested in security, cybersecurity. And what they're going to do, what they've done over the last 4 years, is allow me to assist where I see fit and where they see that I can bring value. So I let them know I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that. And they said, well, great. We have security risk assessments, and our guy's leaving. We need somebody to do them. So how about you do them? And I said, okay. Sure, I can do that. So, as a part of my job, I also do security risk assessments for healthcare organizations. What does that mean? That means that I can do them virtually. I might do them in person. It's rare that I do them in person these days. However, I'll go in, I'll walk around with these people, I'll see what their security is like. I'll see what what kind of PHI can I see? What kind of PII can I see? Are there passwords anywhere? Do they have logs sitting down? Do they have logbooks to like log who's coming in and out? Do they have access control systems in place? Are their networks segmented? Do they have alarm systems and cameras? Um, Things of that nature. So I do a lot of that. And then additionally, I do incident response. Um, so if an incident occurs, if we send out PHI or PII to the wrong person, if someone gets hacked, if somebody gets phished, I am there to pick up the pieces, write the reports, explain what's happening to the executives or the team. If it's a much bigger problem, I'll get my team together and we'll kind of go a little bit more into it. We'll look a lot deeper. We'll try to see, is it real? Is it false positive? Is it a threat? What are we doing to remediate this? How can we make this better? I do a lot of that as well. And I spend time with my family. If you look here, this is not a picture of me. And also, if you take these two boys out, that's more apt to what my family looks like. It's my wife, it's I, and it's us laughing. So just disappear these boys. These boys do not exist. They're not here. So it's just us laughing on the couch. Great. So I do have a little bit of imposter syndrome, and the more that I learn, the more that I realize that I do. I don't know. A lot of people have apparently said this in time. Tons and tons and tons of people have come across this phenomenon called imposter syndrome. It goes by another name, Dunning-Kruger effect. The more you know, the less you know, the more confidence you have about it. Up to a point where you no longer feel like you know anything at all, and you have very low confidence and self-esteem, and then eventually you become an expert, and you start becoming. You have like a, you know that you know quite a bit, maybe not everything, and that's okay. But as hackers, we're here to learn, right? We know that we aren't going to experience. We're not going to know everything every time, every day. But the thing that makes us strong and makes us powerful is the fact that we know that we can learn how to do whatever it is. Okay. A lot of the time people are like, oh, this is why you guys, you look like this, don't you? Right. Everybody's sitting here with your cool desk in your multicolored room. No, not everybody looks like that. Some people look like this, where they're sitting in freaking dumpsters just full of computers and CRTV and hardware and mice and keyboards and junk and everything, but they want you to think that we look like this. They want you to think that we look like this, and that's perfectly fine. A lot of us do look like this. Also, get up, go outside, clean your shit up. All right, forget that. Next steps. So, I do a lot of learning. Right, in the afternoon, once I've gone to work, I've done all of those things. I spent time with my family, and the afternoon has finally come. I am online. These are some people that have assisted me in my journey online. We have the Cyber Mentor, Al has read, Tyler Ramsby, Overgrown Carrot, more Overgrown Carrot, IC Security Labs, Gerald Auger, Doctor, John Hammond. We're also looking at me. I also go and I watch the talks from Black Hat and DEF CON, because I've never actually been to Black Hat or DEF CON or any conference really. I would love to. I would love to go. I would love to do all that, and maybe one day I will. Hopefully sooner than later. Anyway, that's a little bit about me, about my day-to-day life, what I do. Oh, I totally glazed over the whole phishing thing. Yeah, so another thing that I do, I perform phishing campaigns, run phishing campaigns, and then I also review reported phishing emails. So they'll come in, I'll check out like headers, links. I'll see if the website was like is brand new and just spun up. I'll see what it's wanting them to do. Also create simulated phishing emails. My favorite one is where I impersonated the governor of my state and sent an email to my executive team And they sent it around all of them. They failed so hard. Absolutely. They sent it to every single executive. And they ended up sending it to the state as well. Like, hey, did you send this to us? Is this from you? The state looked at it. They're like, no, this isn't us. And then finally, after they've done that, they talked to my boss and they said, is this one of ours? My boss talked to me. I confirmed that, yes, in fact, that was me. I created that. And what did they end up doing? They ended up taking me off of that. They're like, hey, this email was too good. It was too good and it made us look like fools. If you guys want to know more about anything, any part of what I've kind of covered in this brief video, let me know. Maybe I can go into depth. Anyway, everybody, have a great day. I'll see you. I'll see you later, you freaking degenerates. Goodbye.